fair. Here he is, Michael Gerard Tyson with that patented white towel, the black shorts. This is as good as it gets, champ.
I mean, what an iconic look, right? I mean, it is what our childhood was made of. Watching Mike Tyson with that stare, with the posse, with the crowd walking to the octagon, ready to go and tear somebody up. Iron Mike Tyson with the white towel, the black shorts, and no socks. Dude, this is what us kids in Louisiana, we looked up to him. He was a hero. It was like he was wearing a cape because he had on the white towel.
And I know you've seen some of the training footage. Got a pretty good sprawl. Perhaps that's going to be useful here tonight. A lot of these heavyweights are going to try to take Tyson down. Let's see how it goes for Iron Mike tonight. Enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand, as usual, for the UFC's annual stop here in London.
The fans in England love sport. They love competition, and they show up and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on a show when you step foot in the octagon at the O2 Arena.
And you better be ready backstage if Leon Edwards is on.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. Leon Edwards is the man around here.
All right, early round one action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight there.
Absolutely, John, and he wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful his boxer is. So by grabbing him, squeezing him, making him squeeze, it starts to build the lactic acid. The arms start to blow up, and you start to get a little fatigued. That's what this wrestler's trying to do to slow this boxing guy down. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Nice transition. Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
And there's that jab.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. He's got the single collar tie.
Straight right is there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Henderson. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, landed some big shots too. And doing work with the jab.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
That was a tremendous high kick. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Hendo finds a hole for that H-bomb. Let's see if he can follow it up.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Henderson gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. 45 seconds remain in the round. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Final seconds. Round 2 is next.
Take a deep breath and relax. This round, I really want you to use your striking. You're a better boxer than he is. Let's go out there and put hands on him. Set up your jab.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, big knee to the head, wow. Henderson's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just missed with the leg kick. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean.
Nice combination by the Chance.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right, both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding a target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Henderson's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
I need you to hammer this now.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Henderson.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Henderson's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shots that he landed. Great job. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches. Beautiful kick lands there.
20 seconds to go, round two. Straight punch, useful. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, and he gets the takedown there. Too easy, Chief.
Too easy. He has impeccable timing on his takedown.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Tyson's strike attempt there is blocked. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Henderson's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, nice straight punch there by Tyson.
Big shot to the head.
Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, effective use of the jab by Tyson.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, and he connects with yet another hook. Nice job on the feet by Henderson. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now. Nice elbow in the clinch there up top by Henderson.
Clean punch.
Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on the hips to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Making all these shots count. Back to the feet now. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Henderson's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Henderson gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Just misses there with the left.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. What a beautiful jab landing there.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Henderson's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Back and forth we go. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next one. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, signifying the end of the round. Man, his nose is mangled. It's severely cut up right now. I think the fight could end at any moment. We'll see what the cut man can do here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you...
Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Henderson's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Henderson's in half guard now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Back to the jab now.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Hendo's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for leg. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there.
Oh, body shot.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Under 2 minutes now to go.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and put punches with his free hand.
Nice uppercut on the inside there. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long. Oh, he is hurting for certain. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Great shot from the top position.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage. And oh, another one.
Oh, got the hand free and landed out of the clinch position.
I don't know how many times he can hit in the head and stay in this fight.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Henderson's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Good kick to the body. He missed with that jab attempt there. All right, now touches him with the left. Unable. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills.
I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Effective with the jab. Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Straight right, he misses. Henderson gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
Fighters separate.
Again, the jab by Henderson. Just misses with the straight right. Oh, there's a takedown attempt.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
It's a nice jab by him there.
Oh, man!
Ooh, diving punch.
Like that. Like that.
Keep now. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Stop, stop, stop.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So Iron Mike Tyson getting it done in the UFC yet again. I know a lot of people had some pause when he transitioned from boxing